All right, into my practice regiment. Forget what day it is. It'll be listed once I post this. Things are still feeling good. It's every day. Anyway, I think I just want to kind of show you some rolls, a little preview of tabs and stuff, and get you more familiarized with what I'm doing. I always try to post all my really exciting stuff. Me trying to push myself with a metronome and this and that. But a lot of it is practice of slow stuff and just fundamentals. And that's what I kind of want to square off with today. Anyhow, 5 minutes I like to do and go through my rolls. Right now, I'm doing alternating thumb roll. I'm doing the backwards forward roll. And I started learning the Foggy Mountain roll because that's the next song that I want to get into. Anyhow, there's much more rolls, but these are the ones I'm focusing on for now. And this is alternating thumb roll. Alternating thumb roll, by the way, I'm trying to explain myself more. It's thumb on the fourth string, then thumb on the third. That's why they call it alternating thumb, and that's what you're leading with. The index finger is always going to be, well, for now, this is how I think it is. It's always hitting the second string or the third string. Because the thumb's taking care of the fifth, taking care of the fourth, and it goes lower because obviously it produces a different sound. And that's kind of like the Foggy Mountain roll, which I'll get into later, but anyhow. Middle finger is always that first. And the way strings go, it's first, second, third, fourth, fifth. First starting closest to your leg. Anyways, alternating thumb roll is again, it's gonna go thumb on the fourth or the third string because I'm alternating. Index is the second string, middle string is the first. Or sorry, middle finger is the first. Still remember being super new, and it's fun watching those videos. I really got to do the split videos for everybody, including myself, showing the before and after, but I was having such a hard time getting that ingrained in my head. These are very ingrained in my head now, thankfully, and that's why I think I've had a lot of success with a lot of the songs I've been learning because I haven't had to use other rolls yet. Again, this is only day 50, whatever. I'm almost at 60, but you got to think that's like 2 months out of a year for me to be that ingrained with especially these two, the alternating thumb roll and the forward backward roll is incredible to me to have it that muscle memory. That's another thing, anchoring. I've never talked about that. You know, most people will do the pinky and the ring finger. I can't because I have a bum pinky. If you look when I hold up my hand, it's a bum. It doesn't really move. I didn't do physiotherapy after getting surgery done on it. I can't even pronounce the disease that I have. It's not crazy. Well, it kind of is, I guess. Starts with a D. Anyways, it's like weird calcium deposits on tendons, and it puts pressure on them so things curl in or do whatever. I have it on my feet. I have it obviously in my hands. I have it in my palms too. hopefully things don't get worse. But anyway, so I can't plant with that finger, so I use my ring finger. And I try to keep it planted as close to the bridge as possible, because that's what will create the clearest sound. Anyhow. Cool how you can create different rhythms with that one roll. Anyways, I want to move on. Backwards forwards roll is a little different. It is going from third string with the thumb, second string with the index finger, first string with the middle, then back up, flicking that thumb up to the fifth string. Then it's switching back. It's going back and forth. So now we're going middle, index to the second, then that third again. Then it's the first to kind of complete it. And I keep doing that again and again. Okay, we got some very cold pizza over here. Look at that shit. But now, some floor pizza. Mmm. Okay, Foggy Mountain Roll. This one is super weird. Because the thumb drops all the way down to the second string. There is purpose for that. Once I do start learning that song, you want that emphasis from this thumb stringing it, because normally you would use your index, but you want the thumb. Listen, that's index, that's thumb. Sorry. That's index. Ding dong. It's different, but it's the same string. So this one is second string index, first string middle, second string thumb, first string middle, fifth string thumb, index second, middle first, back to thumb fifth. Tricky as shit. I am definitely not at the point where it's memorized, but here we go. Oops. Whoops. So we're gonna bust out the metronome. Normally 15 minutes in with practice, I like to, well, and I've been taught to get into, you know, your kind of harder stuff that you're learning. Your deep work, as they call it. I'm gonna just go all the way up to, all the way down to 60. And we're gonna play that roll a few times. Metronome, super important. I hated this at the very beginning, and you know what? I think any beginner shouldn't use it to start. just to kind of like get happy about getting the notes down, the different frets, because that was felt impossible at first. But 100%, once those are down in the sense that you can play like a very basic song, like Biled and Cabbage Down and whatever, you need to get this metronome going to help pace yourself and get your brain used to that. Anyways, I'm gonna do the Foggy Mountain Roll to every tick. Shit. This might be too fast. Something so simple. Shoot. See, it's super intuitive already for me to go right back to that index. Dropping that thumb all the way down there is super weird. Whatever. I've started learning this, and I got to for this next next song. Okay. Alright. I need to go a little faster. Please. 88. 88. Down, 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 Alright, already feeling better. Let's speed her up. Speeding up a roll. Foggy Mountain Roll, everybody. Alright. Ah! Oops. Not bad. So you get all discouraged when it's super slow, and it starts to flow better when I go a little faster. All right. You gotta think. Okay, I think that's enough. You gotta think. Eventually, you're just doing that, like boom, boom. It's so crazy how the brain starts to catch on to this kind of stuff. Like even me with like my forwards backward roll and the alternating thumb rule, something that felt impossible, and now it's just like it's not perfect, but. Fun. Anyhow, all right. I was going to, well, I am. I'm going to learn Cumberland Gap. You know what? I will start today. I wasn't going to start today. I am going to start today. Hold on. The other songs I'm going to be playing that I've learned, that's going to be the next, it's going to be the last 20 minutes. I'm going to be ripping those songs. I'm lucky and I have more practice time other than just, I do an hour a day with a group in Banjo Mountain. Incredible program, incredible platform. I am so thankful for these guys. And I do more than that. And that's where I like to kind of drill even more the songs I've been learning because I'm going a little fast. I'm actually super proud of myself. I've learned, so you have Banjo in the Hollow, I have Boil Them Cabbage Down, Cripple Creek, and Cluck Old Hen. And I'm learning, it's super tough and I don't even want to showcase it right now, but Nora Brown's East Virginia. And she got that inspiration from Clifton Hicks, if I'm not mistaken. I think he made the song. I am so sorry if I'm wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And her rendition is absolutely incredible. It's 2-finger though, and I'm trying to make it a bluegrass version. So that's kind of my own project I'll bring out later. Anyway, let's get to Cumberland Gap. Yeah, it's Cumberland Gap. Hello. There we go. So first thing I like to do, and I have been doing, and I have been reconfirmed to kind of do it this way, you know, you get your tab down, you get the memorization down, and then you can start playing with speed, you can start playing with metronome. I don't know, I'm trying to memorize this with metronome or any song I think would be silly. You gotta just get the roll down, so this picking pattern that you're not supposed to think about, and then memorize what the fretting's gonna be. Anyway, Cumberland Gap. First thing it's starting on is a hammer-on, a 4th string, 2nd fret. So a hammer-on, you're gonna plug it first, then you're gonna go on to it. It's kind of like Cluck Old Hen. When I do this part, it's like my favorite part. Doom, 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 doom. That's a hammer-on. Did I make this sound okay? Yeah. Okay. Oh, a slide, 2 to 3. Wait. Oh boy, okay. You know what we should do? Probably listen to the song first. Alright, that's enough. That's all I need. They say to listen a lot, and I totally get that. Clearly. There's already been times, like with timing and stuff for certain songs, that it's 100% just my ear. Hearing it. So looking at this, what do we got going on? It seems very not alternating thumb roll, backward forward. Oh, I should have probably watched the introductory video. Again, Banjo Mountain Man's gonna tell you they have such great lessons. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We're just gonna get into it for a bit, and then we're gonna play all the other songs with some metronome that I've been learning. Okay. Oops. This song, this is day one. I have a feeling in a week, this is gonna be all right. We're gonna have a melody. I can already very slowly hear it. So. Forward roll. Call it a forward roll because you're going from my head to my feet. Backward roll would be feet to the face. Oh, okay. So it's down, bum, third string. See, okay. Tab's telling me to use my index for the middle. I think it's important that you get used to that kind of stuff. I was dropping my thumb. These certain songs to create a certain sound. Again, I think I explained it kind of earlier in the video, but the thumb will hit the fifth, fourth, third, second sometimes string. I'm sure there's some crazy ass songs where it's hitting the first, but it definitely creates a different sound. So Sorry, I left my live with my people. I'm coming back. You know what? I think that's good for this video. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm going to continue practicing. I'll start another one, but we'll delay that one. Appreciate anyone who's watching, and I don't know, if you know stuff about banjo, talk to me. I'm just talking through my experience. I'm talking out loud, talking to myself, and it is fun to talk to you guys who might be watching. Anyway, take care for now.